to say goodbye.
I do this every time, but then we record it, right?
Yesterday.
What the fuck is happening?
Hey, it's the boys. We back. PS&BS episode 60, man.
Ooh, 60.
It's time to say goodbye, baby. It's time to say goodbye. Man, today we gonna be talking about some PlayStation 4 and some more PlayStation 4 and then some BS.
Shout out to who?
Shout out to Sony. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to all the people that love us. Follow us at psandbspod, man.
Oh yeah.
But hey,
just like that.
I don't even know where to start today, man.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a journey.
Let's go back.
Way
back.
But before we
Back in the time.
before we take that trip down memory lane,
Yo,
Biggs, what's good, man?
Yo.
You look
Respect.
like a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
What was that shit coming in for a lecture?
Hey, Aaron, are you here? D nice.
D nice. Yo.
Say present when I call on you.
Yo.
Let me put the Magic School Bus tape in. Substitute teachers don't teach shit. They just throw a tape in and sit there.
PowerPoint. It's a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Your teacher left the test. There you go. Hey, y'all. It's your boy Biggs. Most lovable in the crew. You already know when you hear this voice getting put in the device. You hear the rest of the boy voice like, all right, I'm so PS, let's get it. Oh, PS4. PS4, I love you. All right. Anyway.
I'll never stop loving you.
Wow.
Whoa.
This week I got into, of course, chipping away still slowly on Trails of Cold Steel 4. I have not been in a situation. In 2 weeks, I have not been in the position. You almost knocked all the bitches down like a domino effect.
I almost ended this shit at 2 minutes in.
I thought it was going to be me and my stomach knocking that shit over.
It's just been real. It's been really difficult to I haven't been in a setting where I can lock into a game for the past 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been motivated to sit down into a narrative-driven game and lock in because the room is still under construction. But Speaking of that,
less than a week. What's the percentage at?
The percentage is at, I would say, 85. All there is left is
got some work.
I gotta just put together my new dresser and put all furniture in. Floor is done, painting is done, shit is replaced, remodeled. We're gonna put the borders in later on today after we do what we got to do, and then put my dresser together and start moving furniture in. And then it's good before Thursday. It's 100%.
I can't believe this man
Thursday.
said I'm getting a PS5. Let me remodel the house.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy.
Because I was looking at my room.
New system, new me.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
On my entertainment
I still don't know where to
have to unplug everything.
My shit gonna sit on top of the ceiling fan at this point.
Shit. Because I was looking at my room and I was like, disgusting.
You have to. You
are not worthy. You are not worthy. Looking at my room, throwing shit.
Biggs looked at the size of the PS5 and thought, man, I'm gonna have to move my sister out of here, man. Somebody got to move out.
Wow.
Somebody got to dip, bro. This shit's
Somebody got to go.
Wow. We need another kitchen table.
Right.
Yeah. And other than that, other than the room and Trails, man. I've been on still watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay,
Shout out to season, what is it, part 3, season 2, some shit like that. So, yeah, it's a lot. But yeah.
All right. That's it. Yo, Lexx, what's good?
What's up, everybody? The elite geek here, RTX Lexx, the game whisperer,
the truth teller,
whispering into the next generation.
Oh shit.
So, what have I been doing? Watch Dogs Legion on PC. Very fun game. Let me say really quick. Like you can play as anybody. Like we already talked about that.
Yeah, last week.
But there is,
check it out.
There is like each map when you unlock and free the districts.
Hold on. So there's areas in the maps that's locked down. That
they're not locked, but like when you clean them out.
Oh,
like, you know
so
how you're cleaning out the bad guys and then everybody's free.
Far
and
Cry
happy.
shit.
Division.
Exactly.
Yeah, Division.
Right. So when you clear an area of all the certain objectives, there's like 4 or 5 objectives per area, whatever the objectives are. And you get a special character pertaining to that section.
Okay.
So I'm just focusing on that. So the first one I unlocked was a hacker, just a straight up hacker. This girl, and they're random. I happened to get this girl. She was awesome. Her character is awesome. It's hilarious. She's like this Instagram, TikTok chick.
Oh, okay.
She's hilarious. She's always like buying clothes. she has because each character has like stuff they do in the background.
Right.
So you're collecting this money, and all of a sudden it says such and such character just spent $1,000 on a coat.
Hold on, and it come out of your account?
Yes, it comes out of the.
Fam, she's dead.
Yes. No, it's crazy.
I'm firing her.
Some of them, like, it's crazy. There's so much into this game. I can't get into yet.
That's dope.
Yeah. So then I unlocked my boy, the assassin.
Oh shit!
Right. That boy, you know the preview that shows all the John Wick stuff?
Yeah.
I unlocked that guy.
Oh.
It's called Gun Kata.
Gun Kata.
Gun Kata. That's
like a
the
movie
style.
that'd be
I'm focusing. I'm about to start
100
studying Gun
Yeah,
Kata.
so
How to
homie,
get?
homie has like different types of executions. Yo, I think it's so raw, but it's cool because every time you roll, you reload.
Oh, what the?
So you don't have to fucking. You just roll. You just roll.
And you're already reloaded.
Yes,
Gun Kata,
yo.
baby. Getting that tattoo
So I
on my
unlocked
back.
I unlocked a beekeeper. Not sure what the hell I'm gonna do with that guy.
The
I guess he has
bee-
nano bees that
Oh, okay.
sting people.
Okay.
I unlocked.
Oh,
and
he
then
literally walked around with a honey stick.
Crowd control.
Yeah.
Crowd control.
yeah, then
Y'all
I
got
have-
pancakes?
Yeah.
We need syrup.
Wow.
Beekeeper.
Yeah, like I thought he walked around with a honey stick, something like that.
I unlocked the drone guy. That
Okay.
guy is so awesome. He's just he just looks awesome. Like
This
I
is
get to random.
Pokemon people.
Yeah, basically. So I don't care about the randos. Like I'm just
Yeah.
unlocking these. Then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
unlock an
special
anarchist, and there's a driver.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cool.
What?
So I thought that was really cool. I'm having fun with that. I haven't even touched the story.
I hope they
Wow.
continue to support the game where they like implement more goofy, wacky shit.
people,
No,
yeah.
yeah, and
Like
the thing,
serial killers.
no,
and
these characters. Oh, I unlocked the spy. It's like an old you know the movie Red.
yeah.
Imagine the girl Helen Mirren, like an old retired spy lady. Yo, she's so awesome. She has the silencer. She has a car that has missiles and can
Like some
camouflage.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, the car camouflage. It
007
cloaks.
Austin.
So if they're
Powers.
chasing you, you cloak and they can't see you. Yo, it's so good.
What the hell?
I'm telling you.
This is
crazy.
gonna be a sleeper, man. This is
I'm
a
telling
sleeper
you,
hit, man.
the characters are great. They're great. You grow very attached to them, so don't worry about because they each have their. It's not. They're not like normal cookie cutter.
Reskinned.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Ain't
Everybody has
Fortnite
just
shit.
a different. Like my assassin guy's like, okay, bruv.
Oh,
All right, mate.
all right, mate.
All right, mate. There's no problem. Don't get your knickers in a chap. Like all these freaking, like all this. That guy's
One-liners
freaking-
and shit.
Yeah, that guy's awesome. So, anyways, I've been playing a lot of that. I've been watching a lot of console reviews
Okay, yeah.
Same.
because I wanna know like what each system does, what the other one doesn't, like how everything is because we don't have it yet.
Right.
And last but not least, I've been going through my Aliens kick again because I couldn't finish during Halloween because I was super busy.
Right.
I just finished rewatching Alien and Aliens. So I don't, after there, I like to stop usually because I don't like any of the other ones.
You know, like what's that?
Except
weird
the one with,
Creamy-
except the one with Winona Ryder, Resurrection.
Resurrection.
That one was fun.
That's the fourth one.
Yeah, the fourth one. That one was
Alien
just
versus
fun.
Predator. You don't like Alien?
No.
Like
What?
That one.
I mean, no, that's not part of the.
I know it's not
I mean,
part,
that's
of
part
the
of the main
trilogy.
the Ripley,
right?
the Ripley
yeah.
story. I'm talking about the Ripley story.
Okay,
not the
okay. Gotcha.
Dark
gotcha,
Horse shit.
gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, Resurrection was fun. Ron Perlman, Winona Ryder, it was funny. Whatever. That's it.
Cool.
Okay.
The Resident.
Good. Resident fanboy, Steel 1682 in the building. RGB. We here.
That's when people turned off the podcast because they didn't know what the hell what just happened.
Remember, there's
We
just
just-
audio people.
We just,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we just,
going
no,
on.
we just stimulated them.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You did.
Does that
You
not?
did.
Does that not? Does that not?
They're
No.
driving to work right now.
All right.
They don't.
So
So they don't want to hear.
back at it. Steel 1682, Resident fanboy in the building. Hitting the sticks. Mr. Freestyle, Maestro, myself here
What else?
with the PS4s.
Big Tipper, Mr. Big Tipper.
PS4. Oh, apparently, Bobby blowing budgets. That's
Yeah.
my new name.
Yeah, man. Blowing budgets, man.
Yeah. Got
Look where you blew budgets on.
PS4s.
Pros.
Beautiful PS4s here. Beautiful PS4s.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Damn, it's
It's gonna be a
like
second.
we're at a funeral or something. I keep looking down there
I
like,
don't want to
damn.
say funeral.
Yeah, it's not a funeral.
I'm holding the
This
ugly
ain't, this
PS4.
ain't,
They
there
didn't let me
ain't,
put
there
it
ain't
over there.
Xboxes on this table. There's no funeral. Okay.
This is more like a.
This is send
It's a
off.
celebration
yeah,
of
celebration.
life.
Yeah.
You know how they try to make
This is like when
funeral
you. This is like when the
sound?
kids go off to college.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah.
This shit gonna go off to.
Don't have too much sex.
This shit's gonna go off to a GameStop shelf.
So,
That's what this shit going off to.
what have I been doing this last week?
Yeah.
Let's see. Gaming wise, it's been 2K, Call of Duty, and Final Fantasy 14.
Cool.
I seen that.
That's a good
Same,
lineup.
same as it's been. You know, I'm pushing
Among Us.
forward in Final Fantasy. Among Us Friday night, we had a amazing stream.
Turnout.
It started off not bad, but like we had 8 people, 9,
Yeah.
8, 9, 8, 7,
and
8,
then
9,
I
8,
fucking knocked out.
and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, I saw that text.
my that guy, that's my aunt's aunt. That's my wife's cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we hung out a long time ago. Shout out to Tony. When I went to Wisconsin, got to meet him.
Ooh, Milwaukee.
Well, that's up north. They're further, Kenosha. They're closer to
okay.
Chicago. Yeah, it was nuts, man. They came in and hung out, and apparently he's a Twitch streamer as well.
Oh, shit.
Because I stayed on
that's cool.
afterwards.
I think you mentioned that before back in the day.
Well, no, I just found out
Oh,
that he's
okay.
a Twitch streamer. He met someone else in that game that he plays, Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah, I know that game. That's a game, right?
It's like an extreme first-person shooter.
Yeah, I know that game.
Okay.
It's like
It's been a while.
It's
been
like
out for a while.
I don't want to say battle royale because there's no gas. They're not against. You go into this world, right, and you scavenge shit, and there's
Okay.
other people scavenging, and you try to find stuff, and you get gear and weapons and attachments, and you build yourself up, and then you have to extract yourself from that area. So you keep everything. If you die, you lose everything.
Right.
Even the shit you went in with.
This is like a looter's dream.
yeah,
You
I
just
think
go
I've
in there,
seen that
loot,
before.
and
But
dip.
it's real because it's like
Isn't that a new game?
in
It's
Call
not-
of Duty,
not that
it
old.
seems older.
Okay.
In Call of Duty, you get shot. What happened? Oh, you just run around corner, wait a few seconds, or you hit a stim,
Yeah.
you're back at it.
Yeah.
In this game, you get shot, you gotta fucking put a tourniquet on. You gotta hold yourself up. You can break your feet. You can break your ankles. You gotta do surgery in the field and shit like that. Yo, this is if you want to play.
It's hungry.
The
Game.
What I
realest
saw.
fucking.
There's no HUD. There's no
What?
map.
Oh, so
You're
you-
literally in this world just searching and looking for shit, finding stuff, trying not to get killed, kill people. There's people just doing their own thing. There's bad guys out there. I really haven't figured out the whole game. There's a lot to it.
But you got to play it though.
No, I watched him while he
Oh,
was
okay,
streaming.
okay.
There's raids. So basically you're building yourself up for these raids.
Oh, okay, okay.
But if you die at any point, no matter what you're doing,
It's a rappo.
if you get raided, everything that gets taken, you've
Swear I
lost
saw this
forever.
already.
It's gone. You don't have it anymore. You could have the best gun in the world that you've looked so hard for. If you die first game and someone takes it, you didn't have it.
You didn't have it.
I wasn't planning on getting it, but we were talking about it and bullshitting, talking about old stuff. And he was asking a question how I'm doing, how he's doing. Because he has family,
Yeah.
And then he mentioned a game. I'm like, no, I never heard of it. And he described it a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm always kind of looking for games to play here or there that are different. I'm like, I may look into it and give it a check. And then all of a sudden, he hypes in there, check your Streamlabs notifications. My mind instantly goes to the last time I was having trouble streaming Final Fantasy. It's lagging. It's dropping frame rates. What the fuck? I'm like, I just called AT&T. They supposedly have fixed this shit. I went out and bought Cat 8 cables. Like I shouldn't be having this issue.
Right.
I just checked the other day. My damn PC is pulling in 700 megs of download right now. I should not be having this fucking issue. So I looking, I click. I'm like, no, the bars are fine. It's not showing anything. And then he hits the chat. He's like, Steels? And I'm like, what?
Started a donut.
I'm looking at the phone because I have my phone. I'm like, what? What is What are you talking to? The reason why I was so frantic, I had my one monitor on the Among Us game. I was playing on that. My second monitor had YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, and Discord. All on that one monitor.
Yeah, he's wild.
And I had my phone like this in my keyboard, so I was reading the Twitch comments here.
Yeah.
I had the Discord because you got to mute yourself and then
Right.
got to control people coming in and out. Then I had the freaking YouTube page in front of the Streamlabs page so I can read the
Right.
YouTube comments because I was multi-streaming.
Right.
Fucking difficult. Like I had shit everywhere. So he's all like, check this, check that. You're like, what's going on? Check this. And he's like,
I
did you
knew-
see what's going on? I'm like, see what? I'm like, I don't see anything.
Right.
And then I moved the whole page and you've looked in what Streamlabs look like, right?
Yeah, I know.
So you know how you have the page that shows you what is on the screen, and there's
Yeah.
like this clear, empty area, and then all your shit.
Yeah.
In there, all of a sudden, it said T. Schwell, which that's his name,
Yeah.
donated $45.
So he started a dono war.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it said I donated $45. He says, now you have to play with me.
Boom. Cool.
Wow.
We got the email. That's how I found out so quick.
Yeah,
I saw that.
because then eventually I got the email, and the email popped up. And I was like, wait, what?
That's
and
lit.
then people started asking, wait, you can donate? I want to donate.
Yeah,
Where's the
that's
donation
what,
button?
yeah. When I
like,
saw the email, I said, who the fuck set up donations?
Right.
How did they do it?
I think what happened is because that day I paid for 1 month
for Prime.
of Streamlabs Prime.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's how my friend found it, was Streamlabs /YouTube/ donate or some shit like that. So I put the link that he sent into the YouTubes, and it was already in Twitch. And then we got 2 more donations.
Yeah, that's lit.
And went straight to the PayPal.
Hey, shout out to y'all who donated, man.
Yeah,
Shout
it
out-
was
shout out,
Nelik.
yeah, y'all-
Nelik donated
best.
5. And then
Not like donate enough, man.
He
Tony,
donated time, equipment.
Don't worry.
Tony's buddy, the other guy that came in with him, that
Yeah.
played the Verdance, something with a V.
Yeah.
He's a bigger Twitch streamer. I'm taking,
And he's showing- they showing love.
Tony met him through that game, and then they hung out, and like he set his shit up, and he's like, "Yo, I'll help you out any way you want, whatever." The macro
Awesome.
people, and he donated $5 also.
That's what's up.
So
Appreciate
I was
it.
like, "Well, I guess now I got to buy this
shit.
Hey,
game
man.
because he
The
donated the
streaming
money
community,
for me to play
man.
with
They
him."
loving us.
Yep.
You know, because he wants to see it. And then my cousin's like, "You're gonna play that game? I will watch it every time."
That's lit.
You know, so
There you go.
apparently this is something big. And when I was watching him, there was people in his stream that was also playing it, watching him play it,
That's crazy.
talking about it. So apparently this game is legit.
Legit.
It kind of looks like Battlefield-ish. From
I know
what,
I've seen
from what
a
I was
trailer
getting
for this
it,
game.
but I don't know. I'd give it a shot. It looks cool. You know?
Just the risk and reward about that game had me intrigued, but I think it is on
Yeah.
the PC game, of course. So.
Other than that, yesterday was me and my wife's anniversary.
Hey, I said to hit a button for
There
him.
you
man.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
How many years?
saw the post.
11 years married,
Nice.
18 years together.
There you go.
Long time. Long
God
time.
damn.
So we went and got ourselves some new phones.
Oh, y'all blessed each
Al-
other.
already hit it up with the sticker.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, I saw that. Very nice.
Got
Very
some
nice.
Galaxy S. No, not Galaxy. Note 20s.
Yeah,
We were going to get the Galaxies, but
they finessed
just the
y'all.
price. Just the price. They want too much money down, man. It's
That's
Congrats.
crazy.
Congrats. to
ridiculous.
both
They
of
want
you.
like between
Awesome.
both of us like $900 down
Yeah,
for
they-
either a Galaxy
yeah, they be
or the
wildin'.
Ultra Note. This one was free. No money down. Just pay taxes. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Still probably the second best phone behind the Note Ultra.
Cool.
So
And how you liking it so far?
so far it's good. I just got to get used to it. You know,
Okay.
everything's different. You know, switching different commands back and forth, like going to home, and
right.
still haven't figured out how to do fucking screenshots or whatever they're called.
I'll show you after, man.
Yeah, because the last one was the power off button and then like the mute,
Okay.
the volume, but it's not doing. I don't know. We'll figure it out
We'll
later.
figure it out later.
Then we went to Kobe's last night.
Oh shit.
Kobe Steakhouse. She's been wanting to go, so we went. It was actually pretty cool because the way they did it, I was nervous because I'm like, usually you sit with 10 other people,
Yeah.
like right next to each other, and
What's going on?
yeah, what's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing, bro.
It's like you looking at his lap or so. Like,
No, we're just looking. We're just looking. That's it.
Oh, are they admiring what true technology looks like?
yeah, man.
Just remember,
Damn
this
laptop.
podcast and everything with it is powered by Apple. Anyways,
Yeah, and they barely get transferred
I'm just
every
saying,
week.
They
I'm just
get,
saying.
and they have problems every week. It seems
They
like.
have problems
saying
every week.
view, everything.
Yeah.
Every view.
Every week.
The cool thing is, though, you could have everything from 11 to a 1 because it's all the same shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. No having ass, charging ass. No, let me stop. Anyway,
Yeah, no headphones.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
so we went to Kobe's, and at first I didn't want to go because I'm like, there's mad people at the table, you know, COVID, you know, how they gonna do that? My wife's like, no, I talked to them. They created window partitions that
Oh,
they
shit.
can move around.
Oh, that's dope.
So like, let's say me and you are in a group, right? You'll have this seat. I'll be sitting here. And let's say he's another party. They'll slide in this freaking partition right here.
What?
This huge plexiglass thing. So he'll still be sitting there.
Do they still get to squirt the sake?
Squirt. What?
Okay, never mind. Keep moving. Keep moving. Another place.
What? The,
What was that
I said
about?
Kobe's,
No,
not.
I'll drink to that.
Wow.
I got it wrong. Got the locations fucked up. Go ahead,
Wow.
man. Sorry.
You got the
So
everything
it's
fucked
cool
up.
because you see them moving around, and that's how it is. So like me and my wife had like the end table, and then there was 2 other people on the other end table, and then they had 2 partitions, and then a family 4 right in between.
Okay.
So we had 10 people at the table,
All
but
cubed up.
all cubed. We had our little corner, and we actually felt safe, you know. And it was a good time, you know. They sang not happy anniversary with the gong and all that shit. And
With the gong.
It was a good time. Then we went home and watched Mandalorian.
Mandalorian Plus. You seen the picture I sent?
Yeah, we saw that. So that's it?
That's it, man. It was an easy, simple night. Nothing crazy. Oh, Disney Springs. Fuck Disney Springs.
All right, we'll talk about that later. See, it's like...
All right, that's a rant building up.
It's not a sprocket, but it'll be a rant.
Say for the live.
Should
I'm
be.
kidding.
Say for the live.
All right, so it's the Almighty, man. I'm here. Man, this week kept it a little light, man. You know, it's the wind down for the PS4, man. So I've been on the Legends for gaming wise, been on Legends, did a little Call of Duty, Plunder here and there. And Mandalorian. Among Us. Oh, yeah, Among Us, too, on Friday
night, you were there with us.
Yeah, so I caught up on Mandalorian. Lit. And then, of course, I watched, I talked to you guys early before about The Haunting of Hill House. If y'all haven't seen it, you like Conjuring, go ahead and watch this, man.
Wow.
And that's the haunting? That's the haunting.
The Haunting of Hill House.
That's
Hill House or
that's
Bly?
the original.
Bly is the new one that just came out.
Hill House is the original.
Hill House is the first one.
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
made that one. So we watching this one first.
Right.
And I don't know if they're even tied together, but my friend that told me to watch them said, hey, go ahead and watch the Hill House first and then watch the next one.
I forgot the most important thing I did yesterday.
Oh, what's that?
I was house hunting for 8 hours.
Jesus.
Ooh.
I've decided we're going to customize our house. We're going to build it.
Nice.
His forever house.
There you go.
His forever house.
We're
There you
buying a
go.
builder.
Make sure our studio is 20 by 20 at least.
Dude, I'll show you some video.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. I'll show you some video. That's in the works.
All right. So, I mean, I know this is a different episode. You know, it's all dedicated to the PS4 before we get into the next gen.
Yeah.
So I just want to make, are we doing a game of the week?
No, man.
So no game of the week.
Real quick
I don't
before we
have
get
news.
into that,
Oh,
I want to say
You got
something.
releases. I know you got releases.
Oh, yeah. Releases.
yeah.
When you left the stream,
Yeah.
crazy shit happened on Among Us.
What happened?
Tell me how I picked both imposters out, had valid
Information.
and the whole group turned and voted me out.
They floated his shit.
Bro,
He knows too much. He's a witch. Got him out of here.
right? And I went, okay, so I ran to the left, blah, blah, blah. I saw a dead body. But before I can hit whatever someone else reported,
Oh, okay.
I said I saw a dark-skinned, either brown or black,
Yeah.
wearing a hat in the area. That's
Yeah.
all I saw.
Yeah.
The person that was dead was brown with a hat.
Oh.
So the only other person was black with a hat.
Yeah.
They didn't believe me. They voted someone else off. Next thing comes, right? Charlene, Pink, it was standing by trash chutes. Yeah. Nothing came out the trash chutes. I'm like, all right, I can keep my eye on her. I saw her run down and right towards weapons.
Yeah.
Boom. I did that one task and ran down to admin. Someone called for dead body. She goes, oh, I was an upper engine. And I'm like, there's no fucking way you made it to upper engine.
So did they win?
To upper engine. Hold on. There's no way you made it. When I saw you come down towards weapons, through nav, all the way down, probably through store, there's no way you made it that quick. And she's all like, oh, no, I did this and that. So the only way you would have made it is if you would have used the grates, the vents.
The vents.
Everyone's like, oh, I don't know. He sounds like he's blaming people. Let's vote him off. And they voted me off.
Wow.
Did they win?
And I was right, and they won.
Wow. Hey, it is what it is,
And
man.
I was right. He even said, he's like, yo, I really thought y'all had me because he was exactly right on both ends.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers.
All right. Hey, if y'all want, go ahead and watch
so
that
mad.
stream. It's
I
on
was
YouTube.
so
It's on
mad.
Twitch. It's all that. So go ahead and play that back, man. But let's get into it, man. I know we said it before, man. Y'all holding on to but we here, man. Let's get into some PS4 memories.
PS4.
All right, Lex.
I'm not doing BLST.
Why not?
No, I'm not.
So let's just flip a coin. I'm not going first.
I'll go first.
I was about to say, I don't care.
I'll go first. What?
Well, we each. How are we gonna do this?
Well, that's my
Let's
question.
do our
Lex.
three worst first.
Y'all want to do? I was gonna say, Lex, you should draw this since you came up with the whole docket. So
But how do you want to do? You want to do it 3 worst, 3 best? Yeah, we should do it like that.
That's
right?
all I thought.
Yeah. Instead of just okay. All right. So we came up
my
with
list.
our PlayStation 4 memories. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the top 3 PS4 games of all time, then the top 3 worst PS4 games of all time, and our one favorite E3 moment and one worst E3 moment, or a moment that we didn't like. Okay. And then we get a final word on current gen and what it meant to us.
Okay.
So we'll start with the worst. Top 3 worst PS4 games of all time, in my opinion.
These are all our own opinions, guys.
Yeah. These are not facts.
This not factual, right?
Yeah.
So don't kill us in the comments. I love that game.
I don't know if I should
Trust
go.
me, I'm going to have a couple of those.
In no particular order, but number 1 is Colonial Marines.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Expected.
You've heard me
Expected.
say
Yeah,
that
expected.
before. Colonial Marines. Check out the episode. The worst use of the Alien franchise that I can remember.
Wow.
And there were a lot of Alien games out there. What
about a Terminator game? People forgot about that one. Go ahead. No.
Never played it.
Oh, yeah.
The first person shooter.
That shit came out
Like
this year, right? Or last year?
Never played it.
It's that
Got
bad.
buried. That shit got buried. It got buried.
That shit was born and died at the
Well,
same time.
is that on your list?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gearbox was responsible for this game. And you already know the story. Briefly, they took assets. They took the people that were working on Borderlands 3.
I thought you said they took acid. I said, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, they took. Well, the devs are also considered assets, people. Resources.
Assets.
Resources.
Oh, okay. I thought you said acid.
No,
No,
resources.
assets.
I'm on somewhere
To
else.
make Borderlands 2, I believe it was.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Borderlands 2. That's how long ago it was. Yeah, Colonial Marines, total garbage. Total garbage. I'm a big Alien fan. Luckily, Alien Isolation fixed
Good.
the world and righted the path.
Good.
All
Right
right?
the wrongs.
I need to try that game still.
That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
2, I would say I've been trying to refund this game since probably minute 5. Agents of Mayhem.
Oh, I remember
That
that.
was audio only days. You was talking about Ages of Mayhem. I actually liked it.
Agents
They've
of
been,
Mayhem.
they've been trying to sell that game on $2.
They tried to
PlayStation
tie it,
sale.
Yeah, they tried. They're giving that game out with money. They're like, we'll give you this game and $20.
Just play it. Just play it.
Please play this game.
Just download it.
Nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for it.
Yo,
we want
they
another
tried to
Saint
tie it into
Rose.
the Saint Rose, Saint Rose world,
Yeah.
Saints Row world, and it was just awful.
They saw Overwatch. They tried it.
The characters were
Very cheesy.
cheesy as hell.
Yeah, very
the
cheesy.
villain was horrendous. The events, the world was just so bad. They put a lot of advertisement towards this game because it was,
Yeah,
it was
they
supposed
was
to be a big
pushing
deal.
this
Yeah, they were
shit.
pushing
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, it's connected to Saints Row and it's got the leaf and it's got the colors and the world
Yeah.
it's in the future and all this and it was just
No
awful.
customizations.
It was awful. It performed badly. It looked decent, but it performed really bad. And
Oh,
and
shit.
it was just bad. Last but not least, for this one, let me see if I have it here. This was at a time when I think Activision, it might have been Activision, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but
Yeah.
somebody was beholden to put out Spider-Man games every year.
What?
Remember that time? This gen, that's what we try to forget it because there's been a great Spider-Man game that has come out.
Yeah.
So you're
Lately.
talking about, can I guess or do you want to say it?
Go ahead, you can guess.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh,
That is
shit.
perhaps one of the worst uses of the Spider-Man friend. Look at Peter Parker.
That shit is bad.
Look at that's a PS4 game,
Yes.
dude. That look like True Crime, LA.
Wow.
This is awful. This is awful. The graphics were horrible. The QTEs were worse. Just look at that guy.
Oh,
That's
my
supposed to
God.
be Peter Parker. That's supposed to be Peter Parker. That's a PS4 game.
That's a sick game. That's a
His
sick.
arms is beefy as fuck.
Okay,
That's a
they
sick
were
game.
under contract at gunpoint. And I was like, hey,
Gun point.
we need another Spider-Man game now.
Now.
And I know Gun Kinda.
Yeah, but we don't. We need time. We need
No.
We need it.
now.
We need time. We need no.
That game was.
We were
awful.
working on this Android game.
No.
Put it on the 4.
Yeah, put it on the floor.
Put it on the
Wow.
floor. But the resolution doesn't matter. Peter looks like he ate Peter Parker. Who cares? Do it.
Port it. They
It'll
ported
sell.
it.
They
from
ported
Android-
it.
It'll
from
sell.
Android to PS4.
Yeah, it'll sell. It has Amazing Spider-Man. We got Garfield in there. Come on, throw it in there.
Yeah.
They didn't even use. They didn't even use the
Hold on.
likeness.
They put Garfield in
No,
there?
no, no.
Oh,
Does that look like Garfield?
No.
Like Andrew
It
Garfield?
looked like the cat
oh,
Garfield.
that's
the
what I'm
actor.
thinking.
It looked like
Yeah,
the,
well,
no,
that's what I thought when you said
They
Garfield.
might as well.
Yeah, it looked like the
Does
fat ass
Spider-Man
cat.
have a pet now?
Oh,
Well,
man.
apparently in Miles Morales,
Well,
there's
yeah,
a
this was the prototype. It was
Oh,
Garfield.
man.
Horrible game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I can.
And these games should not have been able to play on the PS4. PS4 should have spat these games out. No, fuck that.
If you haven't played it, don't. I have.
Don't.
I've done it
I mean,
for you.
play it for. Yeah, I've done it for you. Play it to laugh, but don't let that be the last memory of Spider-Man.
Stream it.
man.
Stream it for laugh and clout.
Just look it up on YouTube and laugh.
All right, I got 3, man.
All right.
Y'all should know about all 3 of these because I talk about them all
The
the
real 2K game.
That better
Yep,
be
that's
one of
number
them.
1.
There we go.
That's number 1. WWE 2K20, man. It was about 30 episodes of me. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it.
Can I get the next one?
Then I came in sad as hell. Sad as hell. All right, what's the next one?
Tony Hawk's.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. Yes.
Whoa!
He knows this.
Damn.
Now, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, I want to say came out in like year 1 or year 2 or year 3 of the, like it was in the beginning of the PS4 gen, and I was like, another Tony Hawk, and it's multiplayer online. Oh my god! That game was trash. Servers trash.
Yep.
Physics trash. Graphics trash. It was like Borderlands. Now Borderlands is a different art style. I don't think that art style needs to be used for a Tony Hawk
You're
game.
not used to it.
Huh?
That's been Borderlands from the beginning. You know,
Right.
Tony
And I
Hawk
like
is
that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but when you're used to this, and all of a sudden they go to something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, no. What? Who co-signed this? And like, who co-signed this? I'm like, no. But we got our Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake. So, at the end of the gen, but I'm happy. I'm happy with that. But yeah. And then my third one, I know this guy's not going to be happy that it's on my list, but Anthem.
I mean,
They sent me
current state.
in its current state.
Yeah.
When they showed the preview for the game
that was
at
beautiful.
E3, I damn near flipped multiple tables.
Yep.
They even went
This
as
is
far.
a Destiny. I was in
I was about to
argument.
say, they even went as far to say,
Yeah.
a Destiny killer.
I was in arguments with people like
Because they had
Destiny fans. Anthem's gonna kill them. Look at the graph. Look at the storm.
Yep.
Look at it. Then the beta came out. I was like, no.
This isn't
Once I saw those loading screens and them trying to reskin the same area, I said, nah, y'all ain't gonna get me. Y'all not gonna get me. And then the hub area took me 30 minutes to get from one side to the other side.
Yeah, it was like you need to go to the
20
to the
frames per
merchant
second.
over there, and it was like
Yeah.
no. To me, what got me was the loading screen going
Yes.
into an area. It was like, oh, let's fly here. All right, we're for the door open.
Loading screen.
Wait a minute. Is it not 2019, 2018, whenever that game came out? Wow.
Right. Yeah. So that just like broke my heart. But I mean, I don't know if you saw the article. They did say,
I'm keeping away from. I'm just having faith 2.0, baby.
Yeah, they did come out with an article like a couple of weeks ago. We haven't even mentioned it on the podcast. I don't know if you read it yet, but they did say, chains are coming. They're still working. The 30 people that's working on it still working on it.
Yeah, for the past few months, the project lead put out a letter. He put out an email.
But yeah, I'm just to go back to WWE 2K20. I'm happy that I did get my refund. I know they always put out, it's on sale, and I have been tempted to maybe they got it fixed, but then I go into the Reddits and they say that shit ain't fixed, fam. Just let it go. Let it go. So
Let it go.
Damn.
2K 2022, baby, I guess. I don't know, 21. I don't know.
22.
22 will be the next one. Yeah, because they skipped this year. You're right. So, that's all my hopes, man. But yeah, those are my top 3 worst games on PS4 that I can, come up with. But you guys are naming some good ones so far. So, but it's funny that he knew them. He just knew them. He's like, yeah, Travis is still burned. He's still jaded.
No, I'll go.
Oh.
I had to mainly like do it in my head. I don't
He's
have
gonna
my,
be like,
I don't have
Final
my
Fantasy
device to look through a list.
12.
No.
I'm just in the library on PlayStation Store.
That's what I did too.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
have
you
my
gotta-
phone to do that. It's-
Oh, well.
So, top 3 worst. I definitely have an idea though. Anthem was going to be one of them.
I mean, it still can be.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll say it then first. Anthem. It completely punched me in the fucking face. I thought this was gonna be the go-to game to play with me and my ninjas, and it just wasn't that. I had guys buy it and we're playing it, and we're like, "That's it. Let's play Warframe." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It was just so.
The flying mechanic was cool. I think they should make an Iron Man game out of it.
I like flying. No, I did like flying. Those loading screens was crazy. The rendering on the fucking world.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're in the open world and you know that you're crossing a barrier. When it you cross an area and it like stops for a second,
It stutters,
and it loads up the rest of it. Oh my god!
Yeah, shout out to Crisis.
It was really poor.
I mean, Destiny started doing that because they were getting too big.
Yeah,
That's why they started cutting shit out.
But
Yeah.
but Destiny is
optimized, man.
far superior.
No. But
No,
I'm
yeah,
just
I know
talking
what
about the
you're
loading part
saying. Yeah,
because eventually it got to the part where you would load into the moon, take that first left, halfway up the ramp, load.
That's probably the only
what the
bad
hell?
thing in
But
Destiny.
I
at
just
least
jumped in
you
here.
still see your character and you know it's
yeah,
about to go.
bro. In
This
Anthem?
one, black screen,
Oh,
art,
Tips.
Yeah.
tips. No,
That's
10 minutes.
So that kind of stream. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that bullshit.
Yeah,
that's
dude, it's
worse.
bad.
In the middle of a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
The next one, I don't think it originally came out on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
I think it came out on PlayStation 3, but it is a PlayStation 4 game.
Yeah.
You all know it.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
No. It was disappointing.
Disappointing.
But it wasn't
But it
my
was-
worst
oh,
of the
yeah,
generation.
Right.
Resident Evil 6.
What?
Resident Evil 6, bro.
What?
Yeah, that was a PS4.
It was PS4?
Yeah.
I thought it was PS3. Okay.
No. Yeah, it could have been.
Man, y'all keep killing 6, man. Y'all just got to
Resident
give it a
Evil 6.
chance, man.
Early
Resident Evil
PS4
6
games.
is
Yeah,
by
I think 6 is
far-
like $3 on the store, man. We're going to play it.
is
Yeah,
by-
I'm
It's
down.
not. The thing about it is, I could have said Operation Raccoon City. I could have said Umbrella Corp because they're all
Oh,
terrible.
those is trash.
They're
Yeah,
terrible.
Metal Gear
But
Survive.
the only thing about it is this is a main numbered titled Resident Evil game.
Right.
That's why it gets
not
the
one
spot.
of those one-offs.
Yeah.
Not one of the one-offs. Those you can kind of like get it, like
Especially
okay, I
how
get it,
successful
whatever.
5 was.
Right. 'Cause jumping off of 5, you go into 6, and it's by far out of all the numbered titles the most disgraceful in the
Yeah, it is,
whole
it is.
series.
Because they saw what Call of Duty and all those guys were doing, and they wanted to be a part of that, man.
Jesus, bro,
Had they
it
done
was-
had they done like I feel the same about Mass Effect Andromeda. It's not a bad game, it's just not a
Ooh,
good
Mass
Mass Effect
Effect.
game.
Right.
Trilogy.
But with Resident Evil 6, I don't think it's a bad game. It's just not a good Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
It's not Resident Evil.
Right.
Resident Evil survival horror, not superheroes with superhuman strength. Not Alice.
Yeah.
Not Alice jumping in. You know,
Yeah.
she's now a Monster Hunter world, so who knows what she's gonna do there.
There you go. Jumping off of monsters' heads, head to head.
Can't wait for that movie.
Same.
Hey,
Double blades.
Why?
That's why I said it.
Why you?
Listen.
You ain't even going to
Yo,
theaters.
Nolik wants to play
Yeah, I'm
Monster
not going
Hunter,
to
bro.
You're not even going
Then
to
play
theaters.
with
About
him.
to get on that.
Yeah, play with him. All right. So number 3. Number 3 was a toughie, bro. It was a toughie. But if I do have to give it to a game, damn, bro. I feel like it doesn't deserve it, but I still feel like I want to give
it's
it.
personal, man.
Yeah, maybe.
What you lost sleep on?
Uh-oh.
What did you cry going to sleep?
I think my third.
Dark Side.
Because of that was a contender, bro. That was a contender, but I didn't play enough of it because it was just trash on rip.
Darksiders. Oh, that's 2.
Fuck.
Three.
Three.
Okay, to me, because of my initial hype for it, the build up for it, and what it became and what it was,
Yeah.
has to be. I've mentioned this on another top 3 or bottom 3, whatever you want to call it.
Bottom 3.
Jump Force.
Oh,
I
shit.
knew it was going to be a fighting one.
That
Yeah,
I thought
one
it was-
button
I
do
thought
it
the
all.
other one.
when they
One
first
button do it
announced-
all.
When they first announced that,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
I was like,
The concept. Of
Yeah,
having
yeah,
all
yeah.
the anime
Whoa.
characters.
It was
Goku going up
an
against-
awesome concept. Sadly, it just turned into a cookie cutter Dragon Ball Xenoverse hub area. You jump into story, and it's basically just fighting all the roster except the dark version, the evil version, and clones and whatever. And
We've seen that story before.
We've seen it so many times.
Yeah, shout out
the
to
graphics,
Injustice.
The graphics were the art
Shout
style
out to
they
Mortal
went for
Kombat.
it was. I don't know why they couldn't just make it an anime
DBZ
art
fighters
style.
did it too.
DVC.
They did some weird realistic clay style art. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Could have just did anime drawing style like the fucking shows, or you know,
Yeah.
something like that. Arc Systems,
DBZ
kinda,
Fighters is like top
like
tier.
that kind of style. The fight, I think the where the game shines is the effects while fighting, the sparks, the lighting, the move execution when you fight. It looks awesome, but between the roster diversity being terrible, the graphics not being the best, and it performing horrendously with motion blur out the ass and the frame, I think that shit caps at like 18 frames, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow. On
It's
a
just-
fighting game, that's awful.
It's just
Yeah.
not. It's just.
That's no excuse.
I had when I first got it, I tried my best to get into it. I had my fights with my friends that got it,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it just for me it was not what I expected it to be, not what I wanted it to be.
Right.
And
They're still
just to
supporting
put-
that game, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still supporting it, and to put the cherry on top, you hear me say it sometimes in the news when they add new characters. They're not giving me the characters I want or the characters that deserve to be in there.
Fix your game first.
Right, like fix the game. We already have 12 Bleach characters. Let's not add 2 more and charge for them. Let's add 2 more My Hero characters because there's only 2 in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, don't they have like 17 Gokus or
Right.
some shit like that?
right. So yeah, it's just that. Yeah, it's hard to just call it one of the worst of the generation, but it's definitely one that definitely left a mark on me. Kind of spit me in the face as an anime fan. So that's why
Gotcha.
it's on there.
All right. I'm shocked that there's one on my list that none of y'all said, but I'm pretty sure you're going to agree. But I'm not going to say that one yet.
Okay.
Okay, I already
Honorable
know what that
mention.
one is.
First one is a twofer
Mm.
because it's from the same fucking people.
Whoa.
Activision.
Let me guess.
Whoa.
Call of
guys.
Duty.
Oh, I was scared. I was nervous.
Advance and Infinite Warfare. So shitty they both need to be named.
I like the Advanced Warfare.
They both sucked. Horrible. They didn't give that
I
developer
know a lot.
a
I
chance.
kind of enjoyed the running on the walls and all that.
No.
I like the Advanced Warfare.
Black Ops 3 perfected
That
it
shit.
as best as they could.
Maybe it was that one.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 perfected it.
Which one had the map in like a barn?
That was Black Ops.
That was Black Ops
That was
3.
Black Ops.
Okay, so then yeah, that's the one I love.
That's
Advanced
good.
Warfare and Infinite Warfare was the one in space. So you're using like
Yeah.
plasma cannon,
Oh, I'm good.
shotguns.
Yeah, I'm
and-
good. Nah, I'm
And
good.
you just
That was actually my favorite campaign.
I didn't even play the
honestly.
Campaign
campaign.
was cool.
The campaign store, because it was some writers from Uncharted.
I have a total of 12 hours played between both those games. If you look at all my other Call of Duty games, even the one now,
Yeah.
Hundreds.
You done cracked
Hundreds.
3,000
Hundreds.
hours.
hundreds, days, months worth of
Activision
time.
supposed to be sending him a check for OT.
You know, it's like I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. The gun, just everything felt wrong. I'm used to the old school one. You could say whatever. I know I'm gonna get killed in the comments. People loved Advance. Most people hated Infinite. It's just
She don't cook like my last one did. Damn it! This pork
I
don't
just-
taste the same in this motherfucking house.
the kill streaks were boring. Just the whole
You didn't like the satellite beam? or
getting
whatever
the
that
gun.
was?
No, that was stupid. That was stupid. The guns, the way they had the guns, it's like, oh, I was able to unlock this gun and you haven't.
I'll give you advanced. That was awful.
I
Well,
like
you only play
Advanced.
the campaign, so I mean,
Advanced was
you don't know how it is with
Advanced.
multiplayer.
I like the.
No, advanced.
Or
was
remember,
awful.
this is my list,
This is his list, man.
and
We're talking about-
in my eyes, they both
he's
suck
a Call of Duty
equally.
purist.
Equally,
Call
Yeah.
of Duty purist.
yeah. I'm so glad they went back to boots on the ground.
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
went to World War II, it's just the game was too slow for me. But I was still happy with it. So
Got it.
All right, cool.
Numero dos.
For our bilingual
Are y'all ready?
listeners.
Yes.
Fucking Predator.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting it too. I was thinking
You gotta
about
say
Yeah.
the whole name because there's several Predator games.
Yeah. There is
I
Predator.
don't even remember.
Predator
Hunting
Hunting
Grounds.
Hunting grounds. Had potential.
Ilphonics.
Had potential.
Big potential.
We liked the beta so
Yeah.
much that I turned Biggs from saying a guaranteed no to a yes once he played it on a PC.
Yeah.
But only because we thought when they said cross gen,
Yeah.
we were going to be able to play together.
Nope. We played one time.
That was a big, and that was on an accident.
Yeah, that was a roll of the dice.
We all hit start at the same time and just happened to get put in the same lobby,
server. Yeah,
the same server. That was the only time we got to play together.
Yep.
So it's weird though, but we got to play together in the beta.
No, because he played on
cross.
PlayStation.
Cross. That's right. Because we all did it on the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's why he didn't want it because it looked crazy.
Yeah.
I knew it from the beginning.
It's
But that game just wasn't. And I said, if Ilphonic has the resources, the time, it just didn't look. It just didn't, and I knew it. It just, I mean, that they care about that universe just like they cared about Friday the 13th.
They did way better job with Friday the 13th. Yeah,
but for some
but
reason,
they had time with Friday the 13th because they made that. They took what years to make that.
Yeah,
game?
I mean,
that was a GoFundMe and shit.
I give them credit for trying, but participation trophies don't mean anything.
That was definitely.
They should have made a GoFundMe for freaking Predator then.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it.
We could have got crossplay.
It was very.
The idea was awesome.
Nostalgic for me, very nostalgic for me with the sounds, and I had enjoyed playing Predator, but we all bought that game expecting to play
with each other
together, and it was just such a letdown. And then matchmaking, and it just
they finessed us. They finessed us.
And then they tweet out about DLCs coming and all that. When it's like, fix your game.
They got
fix your
you
game.
can play as Arnold. It's like, yo, why don't you just let us play together first?
Yeah. How about
I wasted $40 on this shit. It's already
how about
deleted.
you pay Epic to get the next tier?
So my final game, I'm not gonna lie, I struggled because there's a couple of games.
With this.
There's a couple of games that I personally did not like.
Yeah,
because I just don't like.
Don't you dare say it! Don't you?
Witcher 3.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that was just a personal thing, but
Okay.
I didn't put enough time into it. I think I just was like, nope, just don't like the style and stop playing it.
yeah,
I don't think I put enough time in it to actually say it's a bad game.
yeah.
Especially knowing that a lot of people do like it, but I'll tell you that is definitely in the bottom of my shit pile.
Mm-hmm.
But this game has to be Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh, yeah.
Do not like that one. Well, that was the first Assassin's Creed for PS4.
Right after Black Flag. Black Flag
Flag.
was the
Why didn't
bar.
why didn't you like that one?
They were making Rogue, but then they were making Rogue when PS4 got announced.
Yeah.
And instead of going and just making it for the PS4 as well,
They made a whole new.
it was easier for them just to slap something together, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't like Unity was, first, the multiplayer was trash.
Okay.
And that's what they try to sell.
It never worked. It was such a great thing to be like, oh, wait a minute. You could be your assassin.
Yeah, that's what they were selling.
Because
Right, I
they
remember.
started doing eventually to where you can recruit people, like assassins and stuff like that,
Yep.
and then you can send them on missions, and you can send 2 or 3 or 4 of them
Right.
on hard missions. Well, in this game, they try to let you be the ones. So
Yeah.
us 4 could have went as our assassins,
Right.
and then done those big missions, and then whatever, kind of like raids or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. But it just never worked. The multiplayer just never worked. You were never able to get together in a group. I didn't like the movement of it. Just, I don't know. The whole thing about it just was wrong. Like
Not polished.
The game felt completely rushed. The characters felt like, I don't know. I just wasn't into it. I've played every single Assassin's Creed up to there, and I threw myself into that. Oh shit, my controller. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Sorry, girl.
Yeah, he's getting passionate now.
I was able to throw myself in that, not only story, but like that time, and immerse myself into there. And I was playing Ezio Auditore, and I was doing this and that. I don't know. That game, it just felt wrong. The story was all over the place. I don't know.
No, that's valid.
And then they remastered Rogue, which was the PS3 only version. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Amazing game.
I'm gonna play that. I haven't played it yet.
Rogue?
Yeah,
It's a really good.
I played all these except Rogue. It's the only one I haven't played.
Rogue is really good.
The thing about Unity was, it was ahead of its time. It wasn't the current consoles that at that point could not handle the ambitions of that game.
Right.
Because if you play that game on PC, what they've been able to do and their vision is realized. And they said it, like, as soon as that game came out, if you look at the way it looked beautiful. Even to this day, that game looks great. It was just too much for that for that system at the time, the PS4, there was no Pro.
Right.
Yeah.
At that point, it was just a regular. It was too
But
much.
even like doing some of the missions, like the kills, you know, like when you're on a stealth mission on any Assassin's Creed, when you get next to your target, it'll kind of light up. It'll give you the thing.
Yeah.
It was just offbeat. Like, it wasn't lining up. Like, I mean, there was one part where I had to walk on this crane. Oh, not crane. A cable or whatever.
Yeah.
They had this town meeting or something was going on, and there was these people on the stage and a bunch of the people in the town. I was supposed to crawl over and then kill the main guy that was over there. The freaking kill icon never popped up.
Yeah.
And the whole event started and ended, and he's still up on the rope.
Back and forth. Yeah,
I
you
need
run
to
out of
go. I
time.
need to
Yeah.
kill this man.
You run out of time because it's a time thing. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm jumping
The
over
event's
here.
over with.
I'm like, you know what? Let me just go down and kill everybody. No, the game is like designed.
He tried to kill the whole lobby.
You didn't have time to kill everybody. They
Right.
just kept coming. So I'm
That's
just like,
because you were playing on the no HUD difficulty. So it showed you no icons, no timed event,
No,
nothing.
they took it away.
That
There's
game
no
was,
HUD. It's
was
realism.
super buggy.
yeah.
Like I said, it wasn't the
That's
the
why-
current
that's why I
consoles
would-
couldn't handle it.
That's why I would like to see like these games that are cross-gen now for the PS4 and the PS5, like Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion, Cyberpunk.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I would love to see how they're going to be performing on PS4s compared to PS5's versions.
Yeah.
I have. I know.
That's because of what he said.
This is a little housekeeping. Now that you mentioned Valhalla, so apparently, if I mean, I believe it because they're talking about it. I said on the live, I said that Valhalla won't run at 4K 60. But for apparently on Series X, it runs at 4K 60. I don't know if the performance is locked. I don't know if it's all over the place. We don't know, but that's what they're saying. And on PS5, it's checkerboard or variable resolution 60. So, because I said that.
Yeah, it's
these
not
games would be-
native 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it.
So when it comes to the last gen games, that's what we're going to new gen.
Yeah.
There, look it up. There are because what I've always wanted to know is that what
same.
game? How are these? Because these are the games we own already.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have $300 to spend on games right now.
Right.
You know, because I want all of them. So
How did the math do? It is $300 worth of games.
Exactly.
Next gen.
So look it up. It's on YouTube. There's actually a couple channels I don't remember, but they actually do the games that I want. They did Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone. Apparently, Days Gone is
Yeah, that one.
4K 60, guys. Like
I can't wait to play
like,
that.
You know, close to 4K,
Because
whatever.
that's one of the free ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I never played it.
Now we can play that game. I love it. I played it. But anyways, just wanted to add that in there since you brought back current gen.
Right.
So why don't you just go ahead and dip into your best, right? We're on that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know if he was
Finish
finished.
the list, right?
Yeah, that was it.
All right.
You could dip into your best.
Good
now. We
list.
about to
Good
reach
list,
a-
guys.
about to
Good
reach
list.
an
Oh
hour.
yeah. It brought back. Those are some good memories because I
Yeah,
forgot some of
Assassin's
those
Creed.
games.
It even
Assassin's
reminded me
Creed.
of older episodes because we've all sprinkled a little bit of those in
Yeah.
earlier episodes.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
said
Yeah.
one thing or another.
Yeah.
So it kinda sparked back
Consistency,
the memory.
baby. Consistency.
Well, that's how I knew, too, of his.
Yeah, but I like the new PlayStation app because I was able to
Yes,
look. It
yes.
says played, and you can
Yes.
just
Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly how it is.
Oh,
And
shit, I remember that.
If you hit purchase, this shows you everything.
everything. Right. But
yeah.
I'm glad that they have it separated of the games I actually hit
God,
start
what
on.
What an upgrade from the old app. The old app was a disaster.
Oh,
Anyways,
damn. Yeah, we're in there. Let's go.
all right.
We gotta,
So top
three.
three best PS4 games of all time. I want to start with honorable mention to God of War.
Okay.
We only do 3,
Okay.
and God
Okay.
of War is like 3A, 3B, not any
Okay.
order.
Yeah.
So The Witcher 3
Okay.
has to be up there. The Witcher 3, to me, what they did with the story, that introduced
out.
me, because I played part 2 on Xbox 360, and that was a PC game that was ported over to 360 because that was the only console that could ever handle that game. How they did that, I don't know. But like I said before, at one time, the 360
Yeah.
was on par with PC when it
Right.
launched. What can I say? Great game, great story. Loved it. Purchased
You
it multiple
completed.
times.
You completed
I
that game.
beat that game. I beat that game. I completed it.
They actually made Cyberpunk shorter because they said a lot of people did not complete Witcher.
Yeah, no, I beat that game. I had to. I love that story. I love those characters.
Yeah.
That was 1. 2 has to be not any order again.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2, I think capped off my
The gen.
gen for me. I think that game is a masterpiece. It's everything I've wanted in a survival type horror game: story, gameplay, performance, graphics, like
It's the full package.
the full package,
The Lexx package?
the production quality of that game compared to what I'm seeing even now. It came out this year, but still, what can I say? And last but not least, Persona 5.
Ooh.
Of course.
I think Persona 5 pretty much. I started with 3.
Persona 5. I mean, Persona 3.
I started with 3.
It's not on my list.
What?
I started with 3, and then I went to 4. Golden changed my life.
4 Golden is
That changed my
It's a
life.
lot for that. It's a lot of people's top. Like
4, and I thought they're doing a 5, and I'm thinking, how could they top 4? Because 4 is so good. 4 taught me so much. 4 will teach you. If you guys haven't played 4?
No, just 5.
because 4 is not anywhere except Vita.
Yeah.
And PS2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out to Vita.
Which Atlas got some time off, man. Start
Yeah.
getting them remastered ports
Oh,
on
they
PS5.
will. They know
Come
they
on.
will. There's a demand. 4 taught me. 4 will teach you some stuff. That was the first JRPG that was like taught me about friendships,
Addressed
relationships.
like sexuality.
Yeah, it
and all that
addressed
stuff,
a
yeah.
lot of stuff that I was like,
That's
okay,
That's the one thing with those JRPGs, man. They touch those topics, man.
yeah. 5, I thought, how could when 5 came out, how could they do better? And they just took it to the next level. Art design, music, characters,
Oh
story.
my god, music. Yeah.
Music is incredible. I listened to that soundtrack this very day. Bought that game multiple times.
Yep. Damn right.
You know, all the stuff. I've spent so much money on that game. Bought the special edition. I got the bag back there somewhere.
Yep.
Persona 5, man.
Well, clearly you're a special edition kind of guy.
Yeah. Definitely.
A lot of us are.
Yeah.
You know?
The pinnacle of
That's his car.
JRPGs. The
Yeah,
pinnacle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that a shot?
I don't know. I didn't hear.
Whoa.
I didn't hear.
He's like, we're all special
We're all
edition
special
guys.
edition, and I went,
and then he went,
Oh.
He went, oh.
Oh no. I mean, I'm fixated on what he was saying. I got the regular boy, man.
yeah.
This is like my third PS4, bro.
yeah.
Hey,
It is-
don't
I've had 2.
keep that.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, the pinnacle of JRPGs. I said it when it launched. I'm like, this is it. If you're gonna introduce somebody to a JRPG, I hand them Persona 5.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Straight up.
There we go.
Trav, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was 3.
Man, let me get my.
Oh, you're not ready?
I got it.
We gotta move.
I got it.
I know.
All right, this one it's not in any particular order,
to
but
my
I'll start with
sprockets.
my first one. And will be Doom Eternal.
Ooh. Is this in order or no?
No, not in any
Okay,
order.
okay.
But Doom Eternal, man. My first game I played as a kid on PC on DOS was Doom. So anytime a Doom game came out, like I remember when what was it, Doom 3, when it was like supposed to be like that survival horror one that was slow as shit.
Yes, the jump scare that they
Yeah,
made
yeah.
the movie with the rock.
Yeah. Whenever they made a Doom game, I co-signed it. You know, and they came out with that Doom that came in like the middle part of the generation, and it was good. They had the snap map where you can make maps and shit, and that was pretty dope. You know, pushing the envelope. But then the main part that Doom always was missing was good narrative story, and Doom Eternal, man. I'm telling you, it got
Play that game.
It's if you like. I mean, you went through all the Wolfensteins and all that shit. If
love
Doom
Wolfenstein,
Eternal,
bro.
I love Wolfenstein.
Doom Eternal, you need to go ahead and pick it up because it's just
I do want to play.
it's
it. I
lit,
do.
man. It's
coming out on
fast paced.
5, right?
Yeah, you can play it on the 5.
play
Yeah,
on 5.
and it has the DLC that I am planning on playing on the 5.
Yep.
Man, I just love the game, man. The way that they were able to
'Cause I
turn
got the
boss.
last Doom, and it was just
Yeah,
kind of boring.
yeah, because it
was
didn't have
just-
any really. I mean, they had narratives, but they were all in the
It was
logs.
all, yeah.
You know, you had to
a
read.
lore.
Yeah.
And
But that's how it was like classic Doom. You know, just shoot, maul everything,
This
move
one's
to the
kinda
next room.
revamped.
This one has that plus
Story.
a good
a
story.
meaning.
Yeah, there's story, cinematic,
the other one
trailers,
was a
all that.
reboot. The other one was a reboot.
Right. This one, what was crazy is how they made bosses in the game. After you completed the boss, they were just a regular AI that would just
Shout out
spawn
to
in the game.
Marauder.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You know, when you're doing a boss battle, you're like, oh, okay, wait, I'm
Yeah,
done with
so
this
you get
dude.
rid of him, yeah.
Then you go to the next level and he's just
right-
popping
he's in
up
the
in
hallway.
corridors and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
In the hallway.
You know, so that's one on my list. Doom Eternal, man. My next one is this one. I canceled my plans for the night and played this from the start to beginning. Just powered through it all nighter. I was supposed to go to the club and I just put this in just to see what it was like. Uncharted 4.
Oh shit.
That was my first Uncharted game to play ever.
Phenomenal game.
And
Same
that,
with me. Same with me.
And that game, I played it multiple times, beat it multiple times. Every time I hear people that haven't played it, I lose my mind. I'm like, how do you own a PS4 and haven't played Uncharted 4? And I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. I like the Tomb Raider series. Yeah. So this was just like a perfect mash of all that. Yeah. And just the world. That was the first game that I actually did screenshots and saved them to my phone. Because I'm like, the environments, like you see the ocean and the pirate. Man, this shit is just dope, man. I'm like, how is this on a PS4? You know,
in the end, when you go to his bungalow on the beach,
it's just dope.
Hell yeah.
Playing Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
Yeah, playing Crash Bandicoot on the PS3.
That shit blew my fucking mind.
On the PS3.
It blew my mind.
It was on the PS3.
Like, I'm playing a cutscene, first of all. And the cutscene is another game.
Yeah.
All right.
Naughty Dog, baby. Naughty Dog.
I hope that we get more in the franchise, you know, hope we spin-offs or whatever, but I love that series. Hopefully it's not done, man. And then this one actually set the tone for my gaming and what I love about gaming. Like, let me name it. This is probably not my number one, and it'll be Destiny, the series 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because when I used to play on like 360, you know, PS2, PlayStation 1, all those games were like couch co-op. You know, it was whoever was in your house at the time. You know, even when you got to like 360, PS3, and you played COD, you know, it wasn't really no communication. Really, it was just like talking shit and just going through. Once I was a big fan of Halo, and then when they announced Destiny at E3, I was like, holy shit,
Bungie. This
is gonna be lit.
Yeah,
got it off top, pre-ordered it. I think it got delayed a couple times, and it finally came out. Got it on the 4, and I didn't know how to play. I was playing the game, did the story missions, got it done, and then I got a new job, and they were like, "You play Destiny?" I was like, "Yeah," and all my gear was like gray and blue, and then I played with them, and they all had exotics and shit. I'm like, how do you guys get exotics? What do I have to do?
They showed you the ropes.
And they showed me the ropes when they're like, you gotta do the weekly night, or what is it called? Nightfalls. You gotta do the strikes.
Challenges
and then you gotta get you ready for the raid. I'm like, the raid?
Yeah.
What the fuck's a raid? And then, you know, the funny thing is I had jumped, you know, the raid was that skull and cross on the map, and I had clicked on it once before and got wiped in the first, I forgot which raid it was, first 2 seconds. I'm like,
Volta Glass.
Yeah, I was like, bro, there's no reason for me to.
Shout out to
I was like, I don't know what mission this
created.
is. I don't know what mission this is, but I'm not playing.
So far from your
right. Yeah. But then they showed me the ropes, man. Shout out to, you know, all those guys, man. They showed me the way, and ever since that, I've been big Destiny fans.
Yeah,
There's a, you know, they only could do so much, you know. So, but just the gameplay, just so smooth. The environments are just so smooth, you know. It just
visually the game
is good.
It's visually stunning.
I enjoy the game, you know, compared to other games like even like Division. You know, Division's a cool game, but like I never really cared about the story. Destiny 2, I actually care about the story. Like even though the stories last 4 or 5 hours when they drop the little campaigns, I still like invested in it. So you know, Destiny's got to be my top. Because moving on to the 5, I just can't wait to see what Destiny 3 or not Destiny 3, what they do for Destiny 2 and the advantages they can do with the PS5. So, you know, Destiny will always be in my top. You know, shout out to them, man. Bungie, man.
Top of top.
Top of top.
All right.
Senor Biggs.
Yes, sir. I don't want to. I guess it's in order. Well, I'm just gonna say the best of the best first, and then the other two kind of just, you know, whatever. So, I'll start with the best. The best game to ever grace my PlayStation 4.
Your PlayStation.
Disc or download. The greatest experience.
He's just dragging it out.
My greatest gaming experience
said it 3 times
ever.
Already.
In my 23 years of living.
23.
He's been around the sun 23
so you were playing
times.
PlayStation when you were inside your mama?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I wish while I was inside my mama that I was playing this game. Because it would have made the transition a lot smoother. All right.
Transition.
The greatest game of this generation to me is Persona 5 Royal.
I said that.
No, he said Persona 5. I said
there's
Persona
a difference.
5 Royal.
What's the same fucking
Persona 5 Royal.
Come on now.
Persona 5
Speak on it.
Royal. Don't ever say it's the same thing.
No, I know it's not the same thing, but
it's the same thing.
I'm saying
It's
Persona
not.
5.
Persona 5 Royal is the greatest JRPG on the planet to ever be made. Ever.
Definitely.
There's not a game that rivals this. Not in all aspects. If you go down the checklist, there are some games that have better this or better that.
Yeah.
There's no game
That hits all the marks.
No.
In
You
JRPGs.
can search far and wide. Yeah.
For JRPGs.
You can search far and wide. That's why. No, I made sure to say that in JRPGs. I mean, to me, it's the greatest game ever made.
Right.
But I'm just saying, JRPGs. There's no other JRPG that checks off the list.
Not to me.
So that's number one, obviously, game of the generation. Number two, Division 2. I got to.
Okay.
I have to only
Okay.
because of what it meant
Yeah.
to me, what it meant to the pod, what it meant to meeting you guys. All that stemmed off of just a game that we all played in common.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best like multiplayer experiences. One of the most I got invested in.
Because that's what we were playing, PSNBS, in the beginning episodes. That's what we were playing, was Division.
Yeah,
Division
GTA,
and GTA 5.
GTA and Division. But yeah, the grind factor in it was awesome. Like Trav said, I wasn't too invested in the story, but
Everything
that's
else was
not
awesome.
really. Yeah, that's not really why I came to Division 2. I came to Division 2 for the looting, the shooting, the cover to cover. I never
healing.
was a cover to cover guy, but let me tell you, I was behind every fucking road barrier in the street.
It's a great game, man. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I'm ready
One
to
of the
be back.
smoothest launches ever. I thought
You
we'd
always
get the
say that.
game. I thought we'd get the game and not be able to play till like 2 weeks after they patch this, patch that. Smoothest launch ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Very
Yeah.
smooth.
For a multiplayer.
We were already running missions
It's
together
sad.
same
Yeah.
night. I said, okay.
Yeah, we was
It
checking
runs?
everybody's loadouts.
10 out of 10.
Loved it.
But
Loved
what
it.
about everything else?
It was awesome, and it meant so much to the PS4
Right.
generation to
Yep.
me. So that's Division. The last one might catch you guys by surprise just a little bit.
Predator.
But
Resident Evil 6.
right, it's both.
Love-hate relationship.
This game is on this list. You guys are going to be surprised because I feel like it's misunderstood, and I misunderstood it when I first played it.
I
know what
am
it is.
bread.
And it is
I am bread.
No.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
Yeah, he wasted like a week of vacation on this game. So
Yeah, pocket.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is my third. I could say it's my
look at
third.
this PlayStation 4 jumping up and down. Look, he's
'Cause he's
getting,
happy.
Look, he's about to flip the
He's
4.
happy.
About talking about
Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably my third best of the generation, only because the hype for it for me was building since 2012. I finally got it in 2019.
Damn.
And I was putting so much on this game. Kingdom Hearts 2 was by far the peak of the franchise. And I was just putting so much on 3. I wanted every question to be answered. I wanted all of my wildest dreams of Kingdom Hearts to come true. I wanted there to be every mechanic in the game, kind of like how Mass Effect fans felt about Andromeda, and it just ended up being not that. It wasn't a closer. Everybody was under the false assumption that it was a closer to a saga or closer to the
trilogy.
series, and it wasn't that. So when I played the game and I realized it wasn't that, and I didn't get questions answered, I automatically wrote it off as it was a disappointment, which it was to a Kingdom Hearts fan.
yeah.
But when I go back, because I played the game again, when I go back and I just look at the mechanics of the game, the graphic quality of the game compared to the other ones, and the build up to the new saga in the series, and how the questions stem back even further beyond what we already know.
Yeah, it's
And,
more people sleeping.
They're reintroducing these things. I just felt like I just can never, even though the game was disappointing to me, I can never cap on the feeling that I had when I first booted it up and saw the main menu screen. You know what I'm saying? Like when I just can't say that game was bad because of that feeling I got. When I was first in line at GameStop, when me and Greg was right behind me. First two at GameStop, got it, ran home, booted it up, and I was freaking crying at the main menu. Booted it up. I had days off of work, and it was. I cannot cap that feeling and just be like the game was bad, even though it was disappointing. As a hardcore Kingdom Hearts fan, I can't escape the feeling that's.
Yeah, you didn't eat, you didn't
That was
sleep,
a special
you just
moment
played
for
the
me.
game.
Yeah, that was a very special moment for me. So here's to hopefully Melody of Memories being better. No, I'm kidding. Here's to hopefully Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, the future of Kingdom Hearts picking up the pace a little bit that 3 couldn't handle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still on my list.
That's awesome, man.
They still got 3.15, 3.20,
Yeah, they still got
3.2635 to come out first. So
Yeah, they got
you can have 4 for about 16 years.
I don't like that Steels knows this, and he only knows it because the podcast. He would never know that. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
3.13.
I used to play those games.
I had the Kingdom Hearts collection that
Did
had
you?
like the first 9 of them on there.
Really?
8 of
What?
them. Yeah.
For what?
For what? Yeah, for what?
PS4.
But why?
Because
Aren't
everyone
they
else was playing
turn-based?
it and I wanted to play it. No.
No, they're not turn-based.
Oh, okay. I
turn-based.
thought they were turn-based. Okay.
no, no.
I thought the first
started-
ones were.
I started playing the first one,
None
and it's
of
the
them.
first game to ever make me nauseous while I was playing it. So I stopped playing it after
What
the
made you
first one.
nauseous?
The key getting
I
flung
don't know,
around
man.
and Mickey
The
going.
colors. I
Basically,
don't
the
know.
key
I just,
flinging around. That was
I just
He got seasick. It started at the beach.
The movement with the colors. And
It started at the beach, so he probably got seasick.
Yeah,
he's
I don't know
like-
what it was.
He's
just
like, I
started
love
getting
Disney, but
nauseous all
this
of a
shit is
sudden.
crazy.
It took me 3 times to realize that that's actually what was doing it. Legit. I traded a game in. I'm like, I ain't fucking playing a game that's going to make me throw up. Fuck that.
Dangerous.
trading a game. Wow.
Remember
So-
that?
All right, my turn. My list.
Your
My
turn.
3 games. Y'all already know them. I've said it numerous times.
Yeah, I know 2 of them for sure.
You should know all 3. I'll do them in order. Third best game.
Okay.
Already been said. Uncharted 4.
Oh,
Among
okay.
Thieves.
I do know 'em.
You can't freaking. The game is great. You're playing a movie. You're playing
Yeah.
a TV show. You're playing.
It's so good.
There's nothing bad with that game. The only thing bad about that game is they got duped by fucking Overwatch. That's the only thing.
That's
In my
the crazy shit.
Overwatch ain't shit. They're the fucking game of the year.
Right.
I don't care what anyone says. That game was phenomenal. Nothing beating that game.
Right, man. There was some politics behind that. They really wanted Overwatch to be Fortnite or something.
Number 2,
God damn.
God of War.
Hey, yes.
And you can put them all together. I don't give a shit, but mainly the last one, of course. I love Norse mythology. Is my favorite Norse mythology. You know, Odin, Freya,
Yeah.
Loki, all that's my.
They said you even took a college course just to,
He
He took one course.
You majored
He got
in
3 credits.
you majored in North.
Shout out to Smite, man. Smite will teach you a
But
lot.
what does
yo.
that do as an IT tech?
Nothing. Shout out to
you
Smite, man. They
cuss
teach you
and
a lot
sound
about
cool. Great Odin's beard.
all the different mythologies, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts reading some of the lore on who's kid, who's son, who's adopted who, and who's really this,
Yeah.
who's really that. You know, like it's just it's crazy. Great game, awesome game. I enjoyed every millisecond of that game. I mean,
Millisecond. Look at
it
him.
was
down
just-
to the quantum.
Yeah, it's
Down to
just
scrolling
every
the
part
pause
of that
menu.
game was just so much
love
fun.
this.
Even down to just like throwing an act, trying to catch those eagles,
Yeah.
trying to freaking catch those eagles that were flying around. That was freaking
I love
crazy.
throwing the axe and just like lining them up, calling that bitch back, and like hitting 2 of them.
Yeah.
That shit was amazing.
Yep.
Before I say my number 1, I'm going to put an honorable mention out there since you did.
All right.
My honorable mention is The Last of Us 2.
Whoa. I thought it was going to be on the list.
That could definitely
No, I know what
that
I'm
could
on.
I don't know what
definitely
it is.
be that could definitely be on the list. But for me, these other games, I had more feeling, more
passion.
more investment
Yeah.
into it. As much as I love the Last of Us series, Uncharted is what brought me there first. You can easily swap those games out. I
Yeah.
mean, it's so close. It's
I
so
hear you.
close. Number 1, of course, I shockingly said it
2K.
over there. Over there, shockingly said it.
Then
Get ready.
Then
Steel's #1 game of the generation.
What he said?
He said, "What was it?"
Oh. Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Yes, sir.
there you go. Text,
You want to play games, motherfucker?
Yo,
It's broke the podcast.
yo, did it shut off? No, are you still recording? We still recording?
We're still
bad
recording.
door textures and all, baby. Let's go.
Shit. Dude,
What a
the
game.
things
What a game.
that game gave me, and again, I've said it every time I say it. Only reason why I can say it's my number 1 is because I never played the original. So everything that happened in that game,
brand new.
I witnessed it for the
Fresh.
first time.
Right.
I got to witness it while Biggs was in there, so he knew what spots I was in just by the way I was sounding. When I was saying certain things, he's just like, "Yep, I know where you're at. Yep, I know what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Yep, I know what's about to happen.
So yep, get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Well, when I say that game hit every emotion with me, literally, it hit every fucking emotion.
That's what the entertainer's supposed to do, man.
Every single one. I was so invested. The shock feature, comedy, scare factor.
Wedge
more
running
like
around.
shock factor, not scare. I mean, it's not like a horror thing, but
Wedge running around with his ass
The
out.
urgency.
ass
I
out
know
getting bit by
that
the
train yard
dog.
level was pretty spooky.
I
Yeah,
mean, oh yeah. You're right. That was pretty spooky, you know. But I mean, it just, I don't know. I never really felt invested in a game that much. I thought Call of Duty, fucking shit. I thought God of
That's
War.
money investment. That's money investment. That's a different type of investment.
I thought God of War and Uncharted were ones that I was invested in. Now I was deeply invested in those stories. But this one is just, I don't know. When certain people died, I felt some type of way. When I put the controller down.
When
away?
when the shit happened to Barrett, no?
No, I thought it was
Spoiler.
was it Jesse?
I don't know none of these folks anyway. So.
I know the Jesse part. Yeah, I got
The
me.
Is it
Jesse part
or
got me.
Biggs?
Biggs. Maybe it was Biggs. I don't
Biggs,
know.
I mean, they were
But
close together.
There was something happened, and someone, a couple of big name people died. It was Jesse.
The
and
Biggs
Biggs
one was a little. The Jesse one was a bit
Spoiler
more
alert. Spoiler alert.
personal
This one's
because
old.
of who it is and
Yeah, I legitimately put the controller down and walked away. I was literally midstream.
yeah, that's
You went and hugged Cat.
I left the stream.
I need a hug, baby.
Because I was like, wow, this is. It got me like that. Like I just couldn't believe it.
Imagine knowing it was coming and it still hits you.
That's crazy.
Like
Yeah.
you see it coming, but it still hits hard.
That
That's
tells
what
you
happened to me.
how good the game is.
Yeah.
So you can't
was
wait
like,
for
no, no,
PS6
no,
to give you the second part of the remake. You
PS6.
know you're not getting it on the
PS6, yeah,
5.
We're not getting it on the 5.
It's gonna be a cross gen if you're lucky.
Three more years, I think. 3 more.
So
years.
that's,
it'll come
that's-
out on 5.
So that's my list.
All right.
Top 3.
You want to just do closing notes?
What's
I
up?
think we could, yeah.
Closing notes.
Closing
Because
notes.
Okay,
you
we're
wanna
gonna skip the
yeah,
E3
skip
stuff?
the E3 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got.
Save it for the live.
Yeah, say it for the
All
live.
right, we'll do that.
The possible Patreon live.
Oh.
Ooh.
Was that just
Whoa.
leaked? Did I
Yeah,
just leak that?
Yeah, you might have
Oops.
just leaked that.
Oops.
Whoa.
Yep, call us Ubisoft.
All right.
What happened, Trav?
Oh no.
Trav has to go to this
So, Lexx.
4th page.
Any
Right.
goodbye words, final words?
I
for
want
the
like
PlayStation
music
4?
behind this. Edit some music behind this. Give me some.
Edit music? Okay, I'll do it
Yeah,
in post.
give me
I know,
something
I'll
that
do it in
won't
post.
get us sued.
Yeah.
This is
It's
special.
sad.
It's,
What
someone's
kind of
getting
feel?
sued.
It's gonna be like graduation.
Someone's
Kinda
getting
feel-
sued.
Graduation
Graduation
type
type
music.
music. Yeah, like
I'm gonna let it roll for all of
commencement.
us. Let it roll for all of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Commencement, the
Okay.
end of something,
Okay.
the start of something new.
Okay.
Commencement.
I'll work on it. All right. Yes.
God damn, you got a short story there.
Hey man, you,
All right.
you must not know.
Everybody,
Shh, give him the stage, man.
Future Bigs editing right now. Put graduation music right here.
a final word on current gen.
Thank
and
you.
What it meant to me.
Whatever he says is for me too.
2 words: opportunity and expectations. This gen, there were numerous opportunities that were possible only because of the demand and technology. We had the generation of dreams where we actually got to play Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yep.
a Red Dead sequel,
Yep.
and a remake of the classic Resident Evil 2,
Yep.
to name a few.
Yep.
Even though there were countless other dreams coming true, these stand out in particular. Why? Because I asked for these games. Expectations. Going to the next generation of gaming, I learned the hard way about expectations. I learned early on in this generation to temper my expectations. Because even though we've been given so much, we almost expect more. We expect to get exactly what we want because we know it's possible. We've seen the most obscure franchises come back from the dead, and we asked ourselves, why not my game? My fellow gamers, just because it can happen doesn't mean it has to. Cheers to an incredible generation of PlayStation being on top and keeping its fans' hunger for incredible experiences satisfied. We've waited and achieved greatness, but now play has no limit.
I don't think there's nothing I can say, he can say, or he can say that will top that. That needs to
Do
be.
y'all want to give a whack at it? Or?
You want to play games, motherfucker?
Good.
All I had was one word,
I'll use
Yeah.
okay.
and he summed it up in that. My word was going to be community.
Yeah.
That's what PlayStation brought to me.
Yeah.
But
Holy fuck.
that right
Okay,
there.
I'm good.
I want to
Yeah,
say
go ahead,
something
go ahead,
not
yeah.
about that. It's just about something
your
else.
person. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say this is the end of the console generation.
yeah.
There's nothing else I can say that hasn't been already said, but I will say this. To me, this does not only mean the end of PlayStation 4 and current gen. To me, this is officially the end of the prologue to PS and BS. Because from here, it's only going up.
Oh yeah.
The build up to the PS5 has been the prologue, the chapter 1, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
of this journey of us.
Yes.
And after the PS5 releases, it's only going to go up, 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 and up.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I want to
man.
declare this not only the end of the PlayStation 4, but I also want to declare it the end of the prologue of PS and BS. Thank you to everyone who has supported this far, who's
Yes.
stuck with us. But we're
Yes.
not done here.
No.
All right? This is only a new beginning.
Oh yeah.
So
Thursday
stick
will be
with
next
us.
gen.
And y'all keep supporting
On
us, man.
Thursday,
We
we will be
support PS5.
unboxing the new
The new.
The big boy.
PlayStation 5.
New.
Lex, thank you for that, bro. I didn't know
Yeah.
you had that shit prepared.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was all you. Why didn't you just say I have something prepared?
Right.
We didn't even have to think about
I
saying
said
anything.
final word on the current gen.
Okay, those were
Yeah,
okay.
my-
I had a word.
You ain't going anywhere, but
Community.
You're gonna have a buddy.
You gotta have a big buddy.
Make some room, buddy. Someone's moving in.
Yeah,
Somebody's moving out.
I think I'm good to throw this out the window while I'm driving.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Wow.
Damn, man. But yeah, for all the listeners and people watching on YouTube, hey, go ahead and shoot in the comments your memories of the PS4, man.
Your best three, your worst
Your
three.
best three, worst three,
Best
the
moment,
moments.
yep.
You know, this episode easily could have been 6 hours long if I wanted to bring up every little story about, you know, why I even have a Destiny White PlayStation. Why did I, you know what I'm saying? Certain things
I
that
almost robbed Lex for his Spider-Man edition. But then I actually met Lex, saw what he looked like, and then I said, no, I'm good.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, just everything. Why I have a blue see-through controller. Like, it's just so much memories, good memories that come with the PlayStation, man. I haven't, you know, it was just a good ride.
Yep.
But it's going to get better.
That being said,
What y'all got, man?
we out.
That's it?
Do you want
No.
to go through the?
The releases of PS5 games are coming? Shit, everything,
It seems,
guys.
it seems out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Hey, we're good, man. This all
We're good.
PS4,
We know
man.
what's coming out.
Y'all know what's coming out.
Yeah.
Y'all know
November
the news.
12th.
We need to leave on that note.
Yeah, that needs to be a clip on every social
yeah, I'm
media.
gonna clip that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
clip
yeah. That's going viral, baby. Hey, it's
We
been the
out.
boys.
Yes, sir.
PS and
Tune
BS.
in Thursday night.
Yeah.
We're unboxing the PS5.
Live.
Go.
Let's go.
Yeah. So
outta here.
we out of here.
You're-
Yeah.